Let's bring in Sam Mednik, correspondent in Ouagadougou, covering this story for Associated Press. Sam, good evening to you. Thanks for being with us. A pledge to return to democracy then, no date fixed. What should we make of this?
Well, this is significant in that it's the first time Damiba's spoken since the junta took power on Monday, and no one's really seen him, and everyone's sort of been wondering what the plan is and what he's going to say. So it's significant that this is the first time he's speaking. I think it'll, people wait to be seen what the reaction is from people. So far, he's had a lot of popular support. People have said that it's time the military has taken over, and they're very happy about this. Some people that I've spoken to today, there was, trade unions that have spoken to him say that they are more cautious and kind of need to see if what he's saying, if there will be action, and that line up with his words pretty much.
Indeed, and of course, public opinion, as we know, can change very quickly when the situation doesn't evolve the way the people want it to evolve. Lieutenant Colonel Paul-Henri Damiba then, would you say he's the man of the situation, or is he under some kind of influence from outside? I'm thinking perhaps Russia, I'm thinking perhaps involvement of the Wagner mercenaries at some point.
I mean, there's really nothing concrete speaking to that at this moment. So, there's nothing that I would be able to say, and no one has spoken to that would be able to, confirm that. I think there's a lot of speculation. There were Russian flags that people were waving at a rally in support of the junta over the weekend or the other day, but there were also flags from Mali, and so that doesn't necessarily speak that there's influence from another country. The soldiers that I've spoken to here say that this was very much driven by them. This was something that they have wanted. They're frustrated with the situation in the country. They're frustrated that their colleagues are dying, and that they felt a military rule by younger officers was the way to go.
Indeed, understood. It's coming from within the borders. All this, though, happening, this speech by Lieutenant Colonel Damiba comes ahead of the Ecowas summit scheduled for Friday. And part of the message that he gave was that Burkina Faso needs international friends. Clear message, then, for the Ecowas group.
It's definitely a clear message. I think the question is, how will the international community, see that? From people who I've spoken to within the international community, they say that they can't necessarily support, a country where there has been a military takeover, and they either need to set a transitional government, have dates for elections. They need to make steps to show that they are going to return to constitutional rule in order to continue to engage with them. So far, the international community at large has issued messages of condemnation. So he's calling, that he still wants to engage. So moving forward, it'll be interesting to see, how he navigates that.
Sam Mednik, AP correspondent in Ouagadougou, thank you very much for joining us here in France 24. We appreciate your time. Thank you.